So, Jackie, I really want to touch base for a minute on supplements and just kind of label checking and some safety guidelines on supplements because I feel like if ever there was a time when supplements, they're everywhere. They're just
Mhm.
everywhere. And there's everywhere from Walmart to Target to um, GNCs, which used to be devoted strictly to supplements. I feel like everywhere I go now, there's more and more and more shelves devoted to supplements. I'm like, how do we know what is good, what's not good? How do we know to check labels? What are we looking for?
Yeah, it's a great question. Just because there's so much product on the market. And when it comes to supplements, I mean, something that was really hammered into, my education and what I went through is obviously the label checking, like we're about to go into, just because, you know, at the elite level, if you're working with high performance athletes, there's banned substance testing and there's no way to fully ensure that supplements are 100% clean. So there are some labels to kind of give us some peace of mind to say, hey, this has been, like double checked, triple checked, to ensure that you have a safe product. And so the FDA does regulate all supplements. It's just a matter of additional testing that companies will go through to ensure that they have a safe, clean product. Because sometimes you can get supplements that aren't truthful in the amount of supplement that it has. It can be tainted with heavy metals. So there are things that you want to look out for. So third-party testing is always what we want to look for when we are buying a supplement. And that will either come in a NSF certified sport label, informed choice, and then the other one is BSCG gold standard. And these are kind of stamps that are like the highest quality to ensure like, hey, like, we deem these safe. We've checked these, but it won't always be for every supplement that brand has. So you really have to make sure that like, hey, just because maybe on their website they say they're third party tested, that's not going to hold true for every supplement they have on the line, because the company has to pay so much extra money to get that specific supplement have that label on their bottles. So, you always want to check to make sure, hey, like, is that third party testing sticker on the supplement that you're buying? Also looking at making sure that everything has all individual ingredients listed. A big caution word I tell all my clients to look out for is I'm always butcher this word, proprietary blend. Okay. And essentially that's just a way for the company to not tell you what the individual ingredients and doses are in something. It's just, hey, we're just going to list everything that we put in this blend and call it proprietary blend. So you have no idea if it says, I'm just going to throw some random ones out there. Let's say B6, creatine, beta alanine, betaine, and they just put it all in this proprietary blend. But by law, they don't really have to list out how much of a dose that is, because they just put proprietary blend. So it's a caution word. When you're looking at the supplements, you want to make sure that they're all individually listed with the correct dosage, so you know exactly how much is in there. And then, just making sure that your supplements are backed by science. Like, are they using ingredients that have been proven, not just in one study or two studies, but like multiple studies? Like, we're talking like hundreds of studies over decades to say, hey, like, this works. Like, otherwise you're kind of just wasting your money. But at the end of the day, I tell people, hey, take everything at your own risk. If you feel like it works for you, that's great. But just make sure, like I said, everything has a third-party label. It's clean. It's in an FDA approved facility.